Hi, welcome to my next video. This time I wanted to show you the next part in the series in which I paint the pictures for Docomo's 2021 calendar. This was a thing that I did last year as a commission for Docomo, which is one of Japan's biggest cellular providers. They wanted me to paint some scenes of Japan, 12 scenes plus the cover to be exact, from places where they are doing something interesting with their cellular technology. And I'm happy that they are trying to do this, not only, for example, in the center of Tokyo, but in various places all over Japan. Not only because I'm happy to see things happening outside of Tokyo also, but thanks to this I got to paint a series of illustrations of really varied places from all over Japan, and not only scenes of urban Tokyo. For example, here I'm painting a scene from Yamashiro Onsen, which is a place in a part of Japan called Hokuriku. And this is an interesting place because it's historically an onsen town, so a hot spring public bath town. And in towns like this, in this region, the public bath building is in the middle, and the surrounding buildings consisting of, for example, hotels, so ryokans, hostels, and so on, kind of grew around it. So you have this city square with the public bath in the middle and the city surrounding it. In this region of Japan, such part of the town, such part of the city is called Yunogawa, and they are trying to preserve the atmosphere of it so it still feels like it felt, 100 years ago. So you can still go there, stay in one of the ryokans, have a bath in the hot spring in the middle of the square, and then, for example, go for a walk wearing a yukata. For many years in the past, and now also, I think, going to an onsen town, so a hot spring town, just resting a bit from the city, having a bath in an awesome hot spring public bath, and just walking around in the nature was and still is one of the staple touristic destinations and ways of spending your holidays in Japan. So, of course, these hot spring towns would do a lot to retain their unique atmosphere and their architecture, for example, so things that brought customers to this place. Thanks to this, we still have many of these unique, beautiful hot spring towns all over Japan, while a lot of the architecture and the cities of this period are already lost. Okay, so now you know about the contents of the picture. I will talk a bit about my painting process here. In case of this piece, the client already knew what they wanted. They gave me specific photo reference to follow in terms of the contents and the angle of the picture, so I didn't have to do the usual rough thumbnails. I was able to go straight into the color rough to confirm the colors and the atmosphere, the feeling of the piece with the client. To be honest, I think this was one of the most difficult pieces in this series. It was really difficult for me to get the atmosphere right and the colors. I'm still not 100% satisfied with how the picture turned out, but I guess this is the best I can do for this scene right now. I think that it was difficult because this is such an iconic scene. The client wanted me to recreate what has been pictured in a lot of photos already. So the hot spring building lit with this orange relaxing light reflected in its walls, but also lit up with the chochin, so the lanterns, and the insides of this building also lit up and inviting. The sky in the back of this almost unreal orange color with just the right amount of clouds, so we have something there. It was really hard to put all these elements in while keeping the lighting and the painting style relatively realistic and matching the rest of the series. But even though this was a really difficult piece, I had a lot of fun painting it because I just love how the main building, so the building of the public bath, looks like. The wooden decking and the roof and the sliding windows are just awesome, and I love buildings like this. Okay, I will leave you here for the rest of the painting process, and I'll meet Okay, this picture is nearly finished. This is how it turned out. Even though I didn't quite like the color scheme when I finished it after printing it in the calendar, I think it looked okay. Also, as usual in this series, Kana helped me with the characters. She designed and painted this couple going to the onsen. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. As always, feel free to comment, share and subscribe, and you can also support me on Patreon. It's your support there that allows me to spend time making these videos. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye!